Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. It is wonderful for the eyes to behold the sun, another sunny day, bright day, to give thanks and praise, praises and love. So wonderful to be able to tread earth, the breath of life, to breathe, to dwell in the land of the living, giving thanks and praise. Even though many on a days like this, life to them seems unbearable and hard, and all the things that they would like to accomplish, they see it but just an elusive dream. Because someone has dictated their every move, their every thought. They got no sense of freedom, no sense of purpose. Now I'm doing a blog for my YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yes, a sense of purpose. You know, many don't understand life is precious, that all human beings should enjoy life to its fullness. Once there's life, there is hope. And things may not look right today, but you don't know what tomorrow may bring. So make the best of it. Make preparation to advance oneself in many areas of life, because you don't know what you learn today might be the things that you need tomorrow to use to propel your life to another dimension. Life is good. It's wonderful for their eyes to behold the sun. One must never let go of their dreams, their aspiration, and their hope. You got to keep your hope alive. Even though at the time when things seems as if it's not going well to your suit, but you got to realize, good morning, you got to realize that life, sweet life, it's good. Enjoy life to the fullest that you can. It's nice to be able to walk around this beautiful park. See, it is wonderful to be able to tread in earth. You understand? Many today believe that a good life, a prosperous life, should not be attained by all. Many believe that certain things should just be for just some. But I believe that every man have an equal right to live and to be free. Don't care what color, class, or race you may be. You treat a man right. We got to remove from us the philosophy that told one race superior and another race inferior, and think that there's a super race, and think that God loves another race more than your race. Every man was made in the image and in the likeness of God. So that's the first thing you got to see yourself in the image of your God, that make you, knowing that your God look just like you. My God look just like me. Understand? Because if you make me in my own image and in my own likeness, everything about me got to be him. You know what I mean? Got to be God. You know, man, the God of peace and the God of justice. You understand? We're living in a world today where people say we want peace in the world, but very few people advocate for justice. You cannot have peace without justice. You understand? Because the earth is forgotten on the fullness thereof, and every man that dwell therein. Every single one of us that dwell on the earth belongs to us. You understand? We all are earth rightful ruler. You understand? We all belongs to the earth. We all should inherit the minerals, the fruits, the breeze, the trees, the fishes, enjoyment of the ocean. It's all mankind. It's not for no special one. You understand me? We think. Some people think that they are less than what God created them to be. And never think like that. That you are less than what God created you to be. You understand? He created you to walk in his footsteps. I get some good news that I get to understand that now there is direct flight from Barbados to Africa and from Africa to Barbados, which is this is something new. This is gonna cut down a lot of the hours flying to Africa right now, and even some of the visa crisis that people have to go to a country with visa to go directly to Africa. Understand? I look it up last night when I get the news. I look it up, and it's a fact. You can travel directly from Barbados to South Africa. Then when you get to South Africa, you can go to different part of Africa. You know what I mean? I wish this was available when I booked my flight to Africa. You know what I mean? Because my regular route to the land is I always go through Dubai, and which is a lot of hours to get to Dubai, and then from Dubai, you know, to the mainland, the continent. You understand? It's a lot of hours, but no, this cut down a lot of hours. You understand? So this is good news that we all should talk about and try to make this voyage, you know what I mean, necessary if you're in Africa. Try to make it, you know, to Barbados, you know what I mean, because you don't need a visa to go. You mean just fly out from there and you can go into Africa, into the Caribbean. You know, you have to find out again which Caribbean country is lovable to Africans, because not all Caribbean countries lovable to Africans. You know what I mean? I know that Barbados and Jamaica is lovable to Africans. You know about the rest, so you have to find it out. Because some Caribbean country, you know, don't acknowledge Africans and don't even love Africans. But so when I take Barbados route, going Barbados to Africa, South Africa, you know what I mean? You can fly out, then you can fly from Barbados to Jamaica and come in, you know what I mean? If you don't have a visa, so if you come to America to go to Canada, those places, you know what I mean? There's a lot of enjoyment and fun things to do in the Caribbean as an African, you know what I mean? So to me, that's a great news, cause, you know what I mean? If this was available to me before I buy my ticket to Africa, rather fly to Barbados and spend a couple of days in Barbados and then fly from Barbados to mainland Africa. But because I have planned before, so I know, God willing, next year I tried in Africa, you know, the route I'm going to take to reach in Africa, you understand? Straight from the Caribbean, I deal with, so I'm going to Dubai and them place there first and take them long route and take the shortest route, you know what I mean, if you land in Africa. So this is a good news worthwhile, you know, talk about, you know what I mean? You don't hear much about this because, you know, we used to think that Africa is this far place from the Caribbean and so, but it's just the route that them take to make it appear as if it's extra far. You understand? But now we find out that there's a much shorter way to get to the motherland. Because African people and Caribbean people have come together because we are one people. And Africans have to come together in unity. You understand? For the betterment of all Africans. I mean, want to see all Africans come together for the betterment of Africans. You understand? Because, trust me, so we're a minority in the world, you know, so now everybody glad for our ethnicity. You understand? Our ethnicity. So if Caribbean people can start to build up Africa tourism and Africa tourism can build up Caribbean tourism, you understand? Innovation and technology, you understand? Trade and commerce and make things more lovable and suitable for each other, development and well-being, you understand? Across the globe. Because we as a people, we are the people that has come through great tribulation. There's no other people in the world that has come through greater tribulation than us. You know what I mean? Has been marginalized, stigmatized, victimized, and brutalized throughout the world. You understand? And believe that, you know, some people that suffer from inferiority complex and believe that they are inferior to other ethnicity and other complexion. But my philosophy is, you know, is until the philosophy that whole one race superior and another race inferior, we abandon that and discredit it and destroy it, you know, understand? That the color of a man here is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. Because if you take an African child, you put him in a school and train him and give him the same amount of attention and the same opportunity as any other ethnicity in the world, it's gonna do well. Have to do well. It's going to do well. You understand? Anything at all you can think of, we can do it. There's nothing that we cannot do. There's nothing. Everything that they said in former years that the black couldn't do, and once the black get into it, we become the superstar in it. So that will show you that we are people very powerful, resilient, and we have it. You understand? There's nothing too hard for us. You understand? Even under our circumstances, we still know how to make it. We are people can go through any kind of brutality, and when we're done, you understand, we not go postal on people. You understand? We still can hold a cool. You understand? Some people, you know what I mean, cannot stand a day of oppression, a minute of oppression. If they get a minute of oppression, then go postal. You understand? You understand? Them true self-sure, you know, but we can go through anything, hardship, depression, oppression, and still we know if we come out on top. You know what I mean? Because We build with that tenacity. We build with that strength. You know what I mean? We build to take depression and oppression and still can be victorious. Hard to be broken, very resilient. You know, we are a people who have come through great tribulation. So I say, you know, me have this excitement, you know, to know that right now we can say, boy, direct flight go for those who want to travel Africa and those in Africa who want to come to the Caribbean. You understand? And know what it look like. You understand? Not everyone can get the opportunity because, again, the financial stability is way down there. The financial need, you know what I mean? Financial need is everywhere. The crunch, you understand? The poorness, you understand? Is around everywhere, you understand? But those who have the opportunity, I know those who have the means and would like to can do it, can go, you know what I mean, and travel and see the world, you know what I mean, and experience different part of the world, different things, different way of life, different liberty, you understand? And it's, you know that it's not just one-sided, I understand. Enjoy the nice beach and the different atmosphere and different way of living, you understand? And talk to different people and can learn things, you understand, from each other, understand? So what would I like to all see, you know, the ball in Africa to come down, you know, where all Africans can travel to Africa without a visa, you understand? And can travel the motherland and can just realize, say, yo, man, it's good. You know how good and how pleasant it is before God and man to see the unification of all Africans, African people just unite. Bob said, Africa unite. He say unite for the benefit of your people. Unite because it's later than you think. Africans unite. Caribbean people unite. You know, stop the unnecessary killing and slaughtering of each other. You understand? See each man as a brother, each man as a sister. You understand? Instead of fighting and fussing, give a helping hand. Pull up one way, you see I go down. If you cannot give any kind of assistance, you do it without a grudge. You do it as you help your own, knowing that, listen.
Get in the cameraman.
Now I'm just doing a blog, you know what I mean? I'm doing my YouTube, so
Yeah, I understand.
so it does.
That's
It's
great.
more available for me doing this way, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
no,
talk.
no, I was just kidding, you know. I know you're doing it.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. So it's it's great to know that you know we can love on each other. You understand? Care for each other. What we need in the world today is people who love one another. You understand? And care for one another. You know what I mean? African leaders have to step up to the plate. Religious leaders have to step up to the plate. You see, one of the things that I believe that church is and mass, synagogue, wherever where our people go, you know, is not only to prepare people for the afterlife and tell people, say, boy, you're going to go to heaven and you're going to there, this or paradise or whatever you want to call it. What about preparing? So if a 4 worship day where they worship on Saturday or Sunday, and 4 worship day in the month, or 5 worship day in the month, you know what I mean? We're gonna come together and meet. We don't take two, teach how to live here a prosperous and a healthy life. And then you use next 2 or next 3 to teach about for the afterlife. You understand? Because I believe that the present life is even more necessary than the afterlife, because the schooling that you're gonna need is for this present life. If you don't have no schooling in the afterlife, I don't think it's gonna matter, because you're gonna use the education in the afterlife. I don't know. You tell me. So the things that is necessary for the now is what we should really concentrate on. And I also teach because we need spiritual guidance. You understand? But we spend all this time deal with the now, for the future. And then we don't think about how we're gonna live. So we are coming a new kind of world now, where everything is getting new. We see here, we never remember one time we never have no computer in every household. We never have a computer where everybody can walk with a computer and the man, because the phone I have in my hand, it's a computer. I walk with a phone in a computer in my hand. One time we never have a computer to dispose of. Now them bringing something which is, it's been around, but now to get even more props than ever is artificial intelligence, AI and all these things that is coming in, mean to show that a lot of jobs is gonna be lost. A lot of people gonna lose them job. You know what I mean? So what is gonna happen now? People have to think of new innovation and new ways of learning and new ways of development. You understand? So a lot of the churches and mosques and the synagogues and these things have to start to bring people in update, because what you think the government will take everybody and send them back to school? Government now take everybody and send them back to school. So we have to do acquire in each of these organizations some kind of person who we just say is an expert within them field. And them have to come in and they have to come in and say, listen, how can you get us up to date for the time that we're living in, so that we don't just sit down and say, boy, the world will come to an end and God will come. So because God will come, there's no more, we don't need no preparation, and we don't need, see, that are the whole time thinking when people used to think, say, I saw things go, but right now, I saw things go anymore. In a run like that anymore. What we have to do, you and I have to do, is ready for the time and make the necessary changes within our life, within our belief system. You understand? Because there's some man with just stuck and some woman with just stuck in the Haitian practice, and them no plan to move. You understand? They no plan to move. And then you're left behind. I remember, there was a man with them called the Unabomber in America, right? And this man, when computer come in, him say, why computer come in and take away the knowledge from people, and him go just do heinous crime, because him not see the computer and couldn't see the good in it. So him not start to mail bomb to people and kill off people and do stupidness, because him not believe in the technological world, and him not believe that it is time for technology to be advanced. You understand? You got some people like that. So, and you got some religious people that think that, oh gosh, you cannot believe, what I mean, anything that is not like what they must start in years gone. You understand? And yeah, right now, they don't want to be prepared for the future. They don't want to think that life need to live to the best of one's ability to enjoy, you know what I mean, everything that is good about the life that you want to live. Recognizing that, listen, God give you the world, and him say, the earth abided forever, The earth gonna abide forever, A lot of people don't want the earth to abide, A lot of people would like to say God just drop fire and brimstone upon the earth and burn up everybody upon the earth. You know what I mean? You understand? And then them feel good. You understand? Even if them get caught up in the fire and the brimstone, them feel good. You understand? So you have some people think. But wow, want to see a world, you know what I mean, where we have equal rights, justice across the board. Equal rights and justice. You have a lot of people say they want of peace, but it's not necessary for every human being to treat fairly and have equal rights and justice. So that's what some people believe, understand? Some religious people who believe that it's not necessary. People sell out them own. People hate them own. And people hate all them own family because of religiosity and religious madness. You understand? Them cannot see people for who they are and to realize that we do good to each man. You know what I mean? Because every man have a right to live and to be free. Don't care what color, class, or race that person may be. Every man have that equal right to live and be free. Why should I hate a man? Because of the color of his eyes, the texture of his ears, or the shade of his skin. There are some people who have a philosophy that believe that their philosophy is that people, human beings, should not exist, you know what I mean? Because them don't look like them, you know what I mean? Because them don't eat the same food like them, they don't speak the same language like them. Them eye color is not the same like them. The shade of them skin is not the same. The texture of them hair is not the same. So them believe that you should declare war on those people because those people, children, should not eat food. Those people, children, should sleep in water, not in a bed. You understand? Those people, children, you know what I mean, should be the house. The sky should be the covering to their dwelling. You know, you have people who that is their philosophy, their mindset, their major of thinking. You know what I mean? The way that they see people. I mean, they cannot see human being as human being. Don't come like when Jesus touched a man and said, "What do you see?" He said, "I see men as trees." There are some people who see men as trees. But if I see men as trees, men as trees, then you need another touch. You understand? I need to see men as men, not men as trees. You need to see men as men. So you need another touch. You need another touch. You need to acknowledge that you need another touch that you can see men as men. And you never advocate for a black baby to be killed, an Indian baby to be killed, a Chinese baby to be killed, a white baby to be killed. You understand? You never advocate for that because you will see human being as human being and know that the black infant need love, the white infant need love, the Chinese infant need love, the Indian infant need love. Don't matter what your ethnicity, you need love. You need joy, you need happiness, you need peace of mind. You understand? A child shouldn't be worried about where I'm gonna get some food to eat, how I'm gonna eat tonight, where I'm gonna sleep tonight. You know what I mean? The world should be of such a place, and we all want the world to be of such a place that we care for those who are less fortunate. If you are fortunate, but you should not think that because you can find something to eat, the other person should not be able to do the same. You should just, why not just starve them and let them die? Why they got to be alive? Why they got to be around? Why they got to live? You got some people who think that's That's their philosophy. That's their way of thinking. You know what I mean? They don't see, they said, show some compassion. Show a little kindness along the way. You know what I mean? Show some love today. And to realize that every human being have a right to live and to be free. Don't care what color, class, or race that person might be. Because every human being have that right, that God-given right to live and to be free. You understand? Everyone need a proper place to live. Everyone need a good house to sleep, you know. The child want to wake up and not have to worry. You know what I mean? Them living in a house where them not have to be abused mentally, physically, or sexually. Them live and can be a child. Make a child be a child. You understand? You should not want to kill a child because it's not your children. You understand? Or advocate for people to kill other people's children because it's not your children. You understand? We need a world of compassion and care. You understand? Some of these religious sects who only advocate for brutality, wickedness and madness. You know what I mean? Time to change your ways. Time to look into yourself. Time to realize that you need a little human touch. We all need a human touch. We all need to show some humanity. We all need to show humanity without partiality. You understand? What is wrong for one, it's wrong for the others. You can't have one set of rule, one set of wrong for one ethnicity and one and set of wrong for another ethnicity. And when one ethnicity do any kind of wrongs, you say, that is good. That is good. And you call wrong good. And good, you call it wrong. What happened to you, man? Ability to reason and to think and to love and to share kindness and empathy and sympathy for each other. What happened to the people of the world today who have no kind of love in their heart for people outside of your race, outside of your ethnicity? I mean, what happened? And then you say, know God. How can you say you love God or know God? You never see God at no time, but a true representation of God, because God said make man in his own image and his own likeness. So when you destroy a man, you destroy the image of God. You understand? Why can't we advocate for the things that is right without impartiality? Anyway, my batch are done. So, batch are done. So right now, you know what I mean? It's time for me to say bye for now. You understand? Till next time. This is the KOJ signing off. And if you have never subscribed, please do so. Subscribe and give the video a like. Give it a thumbs up so that we can start to do the things that we need to do. God bless. Peace and love. God bless. Till next time. Till the next live. KJ speaking to the heart of humanity.